It actually looks like it's been such a fun series, but we're going to get to that in just a second because, of course, the Apprentice Final Five join us now alongside Lord Sugar's trusted advisor, Tim Campbell. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi. What was funny is when Lord Alan Sugar came up on the screen, all the girls went...
Everyone sits up straight. That's what they're supposed to.
But Tim, obviously, you know, you're there. You can be scary at times. They've got to impress you as well. How has the season been for you?
Well, it's been an amazing season. We're just the peripheral in treatment, watching what they're doing, feeding back to Lord Sugar, because essentially he's got to make the decisions. But it's really good to be able to see them go through all these different tasks to try to secure that £250,000 investment, which will be transformational to their life. And they're so close to it now, with just 2 weeks left.
You know what it's like. You've been there, you've done it. So when you're judging them and you're feeding it back, is it kind of how the task ends that you care about? Is it the end product or is it how they behave during it?
I think it's a combination of both, because I think it's really important. Yes, we've got to have a winner. There's always got to be some situations we've seen this season where nobody wins and everyone goes back and shocks the hell out of them. But the reality is that I want to be able to feed back to Lord Sugar how they performed as individuals, but also as a team. Because essentially this is about him picking a business partner he's going to work with, somebody who's going to invest the money in and hopefully grow a really...
If you're chucking someone under the bus all the time, you don't want that as your business partner,
100%,
right?
because I think what we're showing to young people and slightly older ones is that the ethics of business is as good as in winning.
Yeah.
It's not just about securing the money or crossing the finish line. How did you do that? Because that's how you'll be measured as well.
Well, also, I mean, we love it when the challenges are ridiculous because it's just great telly. Let's go to you, Amber Rose. Your favourite task was the selling, wasn't it?
Yes. I think it's such an iconic task. I feel like it's one of those tasks that all of the candidates kind of want to get to. There's so many components that make up that task and it's so challenging, but it's also so entertaining. I think for the viewer as well, it's such an enjoyable watch. So, yeah, I think this year especially, I think the girls really smashed it. I think we kept our composure. I'm going to say that. I really enjoyed it. It was a great time.
Amber Rose, what prompted you to take part? Because your story's really interesting. Your mum was an immigrant and came over here. You're sort of representing that second generation. That's hugely important to you.
Yeah, I think it's really, really important for me to showcase, what it's like to be an entrepreneur of this generation. To be a South Asian woman in business is so important to me. I'm trying to be the representation that I wanted to see growing up. And, I didn't come from a lot and I've had to work since a very young age. I was working since the age of 14. And I think that's always, instilled that entrepreneurial spirit in me because I've always kind of wanted more and wanted to kind of help build not only my life, but my family's life as well. So that was really the cause.
That's incredible. That's such a good motivation as well. And Anissa, I don't want to bring the mood down, but you...
I know what you're going to say.
You've lost the most tasks, so were you surprised to actually make it to the final five?
Thing is, I came into this to win it, so even though I lost, my team lost the most, every week I put a fight in, I want to get to the final and I've achieved it, so I'm happy with that.
Well, there's got to be a reason why you got to the final, you know what I mean?
Yeah, to be fair, Lord Sugar could have fired me 8 times, but he didn't. And I'm still here, so I'm proud of that.
How did you feel going into that interview round?
Actually, obviously it is nerve-wracking because we know every year they come out with so many questions and you never know what's going to happen. But I was also quite calm with it because now it's finally about the business. And that's what I came in the show for, so I got to speak about my business. So that was the best part.
Yeah, I mean, I would be terrified in that situation. Chisola, let's talk about what's been your highlight of the season. What have you enjoyed doing?
I think for me, it definitely has to be the fashion task. That was definitely one that I absolutely loved. I think I am a bit of a fashionista.
Of course.
And also, I was project manager, got the win, and, us as a team, we went straight through to the final five. So that was an incredible moment for me.
Also, just quickly, when you have, 20 minutes to get ready? Is that real or is that telly?
No, it is real. We do have 20 minutes, but, with TV, you have to get mic'd up and you have to have a bit of breakfast, but we do genuinely have 20 minutes to get ready, and it's tough.
What, and it could be 3 in the morning, genuinely?
Yeah, it's absolutely...
2 in the morning?
I don't know. So, are you going to bed every night, you guys going, oh, God, what time's it going to be? If I get to bed by 11, it means that I might get 5 hours.
You don't even know what time
You know what time you're going to bed?
You've got no idea. There's no clocks, there's no watches around.
We wake up with the phone call.
Yeah.
This
There's
is
no
the
clock.
This is the toughest interview process in the UK.
We can give him the time of day.
No.
You're not even giving him the time of day.
Some form of torture.
Privileges are for the elite.
It's not privileges, it's just the time of day. Chisola, you're a qualified nurse as well. What made you move from nursing into business? Was that be something you'd like to incorporate?
Yeah, no, definitely. I love being a paediatric nurse. I'm still qualified now. I can still practice, and I still do. And I love that, but I've gained so many transferable skills that I've then taken with me into starting up my own business and starting my company. And I've just loved being able to kind of merge the two together.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of things that you do in nursing. You're caring, you're personable, you're dealing with a lot of people. And I think in business, dealing with people is one of the key things. And being able to be good with dealing with people is definitely a key aspect to business.
Well, if you can handle Lord Sugar, you can handle anyone.
Wait. No one handles Lord Sugar. Let's get this right, so.
Okay, if you can just about scrape
There you
through,
go,
then you can do anything. Dean, let's talk to you, because tonight, your interview, I've heard you found it pretty hard.
Yeah, a bit embarrassing for me, this one.
Oh, no, bless you. Because they obviously unpick everything, don't they?
Yeah, and Mike does. He literally goes in.
So did you have a few exaggerations maybe on the old CV, or was the business plan picked apart?
You'll have to wait and see, because I was not expecting it. He literally threw it across the table at me and my mouth hit the floor.
Oh, no. And Dean, your parents encouraged you to be a tradesman, which I know you're very proud of, aren't you? That kind of blue-collar past.
So I was the only tradesman in the series, and the only parent as well.
Oh, wow.
So I was the only one with kids. But yeah, my mum and dad, they drummed it into me at a young age. If you get a trade, you can work anywhere in the world.
Well, haven't you fitted the aircon here?
I have. I've literally done the air conditioning in the
Tell us
building.
how to turn it down.
I will, but I have to send you an
We have a
invoice.
chat afterwards.
Jordan, what about you? Youngest one on The Apprentice this season.
Yeah, I was the youngest this year. I think at the beginning I was the baby of the house, so I wasn't cleaning many dishes. But no, I think as it went on, you know, I grew in the process, and Lord Sugar commented on that as well. And yeah, to get to the final five is amazing, but I'm there to win.
Also, Jordan representing First Irishman to get to the final five.
First Irishman to make it to the final five, you know, making history, showing the young men that it's possible. You know, the Irish people don't tend to do too well on the show, so I wanted to go on and change that.
That's not made up. We didn't do that on purpose. It's just Irish community before I started.
Absolutely not. But from day one, people were like, Jordan, he's a nice lad, but he won't do well. And they thought I was delusional, but I kept saying, I'm going to win this show. I'm going to go all the way.
Because of your age, do you think?
I don't know why, but maybe I just talk too much.
You enjoy the house and the pool too much. And,
Yeah. Listen, it was a big £10 million mansion. Some days the elevator wasn't working, so it was very difficult. You know, we had to walk up the stairs.
I don't know the time, I have to go upstairs. The struggle's real, my friends. Tim, does age matter at all? Like, people are watching this.
No. I think the reality is that age is not a factor that people take into consideration, particularly when we're selecting the potential business partners for Lord Sugar. What matters is authenticity, how passionate you are about your particular area of business, and how determined you are not just to win, but to work amongst your team. Because what Lord Sugar, as you've already highlighted, is looking for somebody he's going to work with after the show, after the cameras are off. And these candidates have done exemplary throughout the whole process. And I'm really proud to see them in this stage of the process. And let's see where they get to next.
it's mad that they all know.
It's so annoying.
They know, but they can't tell us.
They know they can't tell us. It's like when you meet the traitors. It's so annoying. Well done, you guys.
Yeah, well done, and good luck to whoever it is that's going to get there. But look, you can watch The Apprentice continue tonight, 9 p.m. on BBC.
Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every day, so go ahead, hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out, and we'll see you in the morning.